Yo, what's going on, Space Cadets? Welcome back to the Space Shuttle, baby, man. Today, we got a video going in about how to value the present moment. Okay, now, we're going to start it off with a quote. How big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? What does that quote mean to you? What do you get from hearing that? This is a deep quote, and the way I see it, it has a huge effect on how you perceive the present moment, how you perceive the things you're doing. All right, so let's get it. All right, so going in with that quote, my first statement would be, say right now, okay? My dream and where I want to be at is so big. It's like I can't even explain everything to you, because then you're gonna start looking at me like, why would you even go for something impossible? I don't see it as impossible. These are things I want to do in my life where when I achieve what I'm doing now, it's gonna ultimately elevate myself to being able to achieve that later. Okay, so let's start it off with say YouTube, right? If I knew I couldn't fail while doing YouTube, how much work do you think you would put into it? Me, if I knew I couldn't fail on it, I'd probably post like a few times a month and call it a day. But no, my goal right now is to consistently bring the best videos possible in my niche. And my niche is trying to inspire y'all to, upgrade and build yourselves up, follow your dreams, follow your passions, not chase them, but create that reality for yourself where they're gonna come to you more naturally. It's gonna be easier to look back and say, man, I really did that. My YouTube is ultimately just the center of the spider web in certain ways. It's the starting foundation of what we are going to build as a space community. As the space shuttle, we are going to elevate ourselves past the moon, past the stars, past this universe, man. Because we're not here with it. We're up here. Okay? So understand that. We don't do things half-stepped. We don't do things without intention behind it. We are following our purpose, and we are following what we want to do in our lives. Say my clothing brand, right? Clothing brand name is Just Dream 777. I don't know about y'all, but when I made this name for my brand, it was to continue inspiring others to follow their dream. Okay? It's the same thing on my YouTube, and it's the same thing for my clothing brand. The only difference is my YouTube is putting out footage on how I'm showing how I follow and go for my dreams. My clothing brand is so y'all can rep it too. Y'all can be inspired by that too. Don't try to follow me in my footsteps. Create your own. Life is gonna have plenty of ups and downs. And I was thinking about it, and I said a quote to myself. Trust me, most of my quotes, it straight comes from me. And I was like, life is like a staircase, like a set of stairs, just disoriented. Some steps might be taller, some steps might be longer, but at the end of the day, you still got to get upstairs, bro. If you want to go up with your life, don't stop in the middle of the steps. Just because it looks like you're not going to get to the top, it's just because that step is a little longer. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. Accept that. Be thankful, because as soon as you get past that, you're gonna look back and wonder, whoa, how was I struggling back then? How was I affected by that so bad that I almost gave up? That I almost gave up on myself. I trust myself, man. I fully put my heart into me. I fully put everything into who I am, what I want to be, and everything I'm doing. This is only temporary. I know this. Not the YouTube, but where I'm at with the YouTube. Because as I continue putting out my videos, as I continue putting out this effort and this work into building myself, I ain't got no choice but to keep going. It's always gonna change. You shouldn't be the same person you was yesterday. You shouldn't be the same person you was last week. You shouldn't be the same person you was last month, last year, last decade. Because I tell you what, as a baby, you was already growing. You was already changing. Like, one day you coming out the womb, the next day you over here goo goo and gaga, and then after that, next thing you know, you over here crawling, walking, talking, and becoming a whole human being in society. The world keeps going, and so do you. Don't hold yourself back. Put yourself in the present moment and find what's good about it. Think about, this is humble beginnings. Think about, I'm looking like this now, and I appreciate everything I have. I appreciate the fact that I can still do this wholeheartedly even when I'm not making anything from it or going anywhere with it at the moment. At the moment. Because if you do something consistent enough and you put your heart into it, it has no choice but to grow. Alright? So, it's a quick video. It's another Mind Talk video. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, because we is out.